Finally. Did you get the screen glitch fixed? Is there supposed to be, like, clouds over top? Because I don't remember that. Yeah. This is probably one of the best looking games on the Super Nintendo. And there's like a lot of things that would do that, so it's not even really descriptive. At least that one would say that it's a snake. Vinesauce started streaming, or Vinny, I guess. Battlefield 1, it seems. I really don't have much to comment on. And fighting monsters. I don't know how things you can get in the past are more powerful than your present day things. Probably. At least that makes sense. To like a certain extent. I mean, you know, like there's a war going on, so you think there'd be like... Yeah. Did you do anything there? Probably, though, I don't know. I think there might be like a secret or something. Though I don't remember. I couldn't remember what the items do in this. I've got a headache from all of it. Did you work on any art? Did you work on any art? Yeah? Right. don't even know. Aiden is here. Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. It's hard to tell. It's really hard for me to commentate because there's not really much for me to do. And that's why I like multiplayer games more. At least for streaming, like Minecraft is probably the best example. Yeah. If it's multiplayer, I'm probably salty AF Kappa. I feel like I need to stream more, but I don't know how I'd do it. Well, yeah. It's almost impossible with all the time that you're around being your stream time. And like, I'd consider you to like be a streaming partner or whatnot, because it's really hard for me to do things alone because yeah. The thing is, who are you talking to? Also known as Peacock 486. And I do my own or I used to do my own streams. And they're always with Aurora because, well, the main thing is I tend to lose my train of thought a lot. And you keep talking, like, you are a lot more, like, creative, like, really fast, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm awful. So when I stumble, you can, like, you can. It's like you can jumpstart it. Like, again. Whereas, like, that, I wouldn't be able to do that if I'm alone. Aiden, can you hear both of us? What? That might not, you might not be on the stream. Like, I'm saying that there might be a glitch, like, I don't think he can hear you. Like, I'm saying that there might be a glitch, like, the stream of technical errors. Like, I'm saying that there might be a glitch, like, the stream of technical errors. Like, I'm saying that there might be a glitch, like, the stream of technical errors. Like, I'm saying that there might be a glitch, like, the stream of technical errors. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
Alright. Alright, let me see if that worked. Okay. Hello? Can you hear me? Alright. Alright, let me see if that... Okay, yeah. Alright.
I can hear you.
Yay. I just had to do that. Need to figure out what does that. Oh my gosh. Like, the multi-output device I'm using is channeling it through, it's hard to explain it. It's like, it has the internal speakers and the, like, I show you audio capture. And it's like, oh my gosh. Sometimes it does this weird crap. I think it's I Show You that does it, since it's just an experimental, like, screen capture thing.
Yeah.
And it's basically, it's in development, since it's supposed to be a substitute for the now dead project of, Soundflower. So, yeah. Mac can be a disaster, but people are constantly trying to make it better. It's ridiculous how many projects there are going on.
Yeah, because it sucks so hard that it needs to exist like that.
Maybe one day it'll be good. Maybe one day.
Have you even attempted to, like, even download Linux yet?
I have Ubuntu, but I'm not, like, I gotta get the burn discs, and as far as I know, I can't find my dad's, like, empty discs anywhere. Since he's the one who has them, and they're usually in the computer room, but I can't find them anywhere. Luca leveled up. Yeah. What the heck is this? Is this like a save or heal? Makes ding noise. Hold on.
I don't even know.
Guess it's... No, it's not.
Looks like a save. Like, I think those are saves, but I'm not entirely...
Because I can't... and it's not healing me, so I'm assuming it's a save. Hope it's a save. Because that would be kind of nice in an area like this.
I might have to actually be in it.
One shelter.
Anyway, I was saying that...
Oh man, freaking Nightbot. What the heck did I do? Nightbot, you jerk. Hold on. Let me go to Nightbot. It's freaking stupid. I hate it when it does this. And it just does this randomly. It's like, oh, you're spamming now. Disable. Cool. Okay. So, that should work now. Yeah, it's literally the stream Nazi. Okay. Alright, Aiden, you should be safe from the monster now. Okay, launch. etc.
So anyway, how long have we been streaming?
46 minutes.
Okay, so how much things have we said since then? Like how many?
A couple of things.
I'm sorry, I'm so dumb.
Like, we've talked about some, I don't know, a lot of the stuff we've said is just basically small talk and you wanting to stream some more.
Yeah.
So
I think that
no one, like, in the VOD that I'm gonna upload eventually, I don't think it's gonna miss too much.
Anyway, I was saying that I'd like to stream some more, and there are a few games that I'd like to play, but it's really impossible because Aurora-Xatu doesn't show up because school. And
yeah.
And it's really hard for me to commentate because, you know, you're always there, and, you know, I can lean on you for support, you know, with the commentary.
Yeah.
And I'm awful alone.
You're not awful, it just takes some like, getting used to. Man, if this was
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't even imagine streaming if I was, like, if this was a couple of years ago when I never talked to anyone. Like, my streams would probably just be mute streams of me playing a game.
Yeah, I know that.
Storyboard of a fanfiction. Dang, if you can slap you. Move yourself. The legendary fanfiction of the arguing streamers. The one streamer with no time and the other streamer with all the time. They ever find time? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Because it's like, I have way more time than I even need. And then you have none, basically.
Yeah. Just freaking sucks. Life sucks. And more bet. So what's the difference between a tonic and a heal? Oh, it's like heal from, like, whatever. For these. Does anyone need them? Nope. Everyone's fine. Okay. Let's do it.
I think I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that, like before the stream I was just, like, on a Minecraft server that had, like, a bunch of Star Trek ships recreated.
What the heck's happening?
Did the game just soft lock?
It didn't freaking... Yep. It did indeed. It's great.
Rip.
So, who wants to watch Frog be orbited by a fat man? For, like, 5 hours. Sounds like a good stream, hey? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Oh, I have to do this crap over. Oh. Morbid. Yeah. Rest in pasta pepperoni. Alright. Okay.
Only thing to do is reset the game.
No, we don't want to continue. Alright. Queen returns. Welcome. Wait. Where's the people in my party? What the frick happened, mate? Where is But I saved like 5 freaking times, yo!
Is this a glitch?
Cause like, look, here's Chrono. Let me see what he has on him. It's level 3, that's not right. He has like... Oh, look. He's got high cap. He's got everything that he had. Time 46? Yeah, this isn't right.
I think I know what happened.
What?
It might have switched cores. Like, it doesn't look the same. Like, the emulator might have switched the,
Oh my god. Why do you do this?
This might have been the... Remember the first Chrono Trigger stream where we were trying to fix that glitch? And then you had to reset the game?
Mm-hmm.
That might be the...
Okay, it did just switch cores. I can confirm. Because here we are again in, what core? Hygen. And it looks fine, and everyone's here, including Frog.
Yeah, this is what I thought.
Okay. Yes. Alright. So we're gonna stand in front of this thingy, and we're gonna save state. It's like gonna be the only time that I do this. Save as...
This whole stream is the reason you don't use Mac.
I mean, cause like... Alright, so OpenMU, like, it's a fine emulator, it's just that... It's not... It's got a few problems, and this Chrono Trigger ROM is really freaking weird. And this is literally the only one I could find anywhere. Like, alright.
And on Linux, you have Hygan, like the actual emulator, not just a core.
Yeah.
Where, you don't have to worry about it switching cores. You can see what ROMs you have. You know, the stream doesn't, like, you don't have to worry about the positioning of the screen or whatnot.
Yeah. I think what
The
I need to
audio
do
is
is
a
just
million
freaking
times
get...
better. Yeah, I'll buy one for you.
No, no, no! Like, I'll freaking get it for Christmas or whatever, because Christmas is coming up. Because I honestly hate gifts, and I feel a lot better just buying stuff for myself. Because then I feel guilty, because it's like, I don't deserve this. Yeah, I did see the Diablo stab. But like, yeah, I'll just freaking get a whole... Like, even if it's just some kind of laptop, I'll still be able to stream on it. Because honestly, that's what I was planning on getting anyways, like eventually, because eventually I want to try making video games, and you can't get, like, Game Maker at all on Mac. So, I was already planning on getting some kind of, like, crappy Microsoft, like, freaking, laptop or whatever, just so I could use that for making games and whatever. So yeah. Wait, what point? Alright, so I didn't ask for a Mac. Note this. I did not ask for this. I got given this by my grandma, who got a Mac, and she couldn't use it because it was, like, not old enough for her.
Is this yours?
No, I mean, it's mine, but it was gifted to me by my grandma, who literally couldn't use it.
Yeah, so but it's basically yours.
Yeah.
And you can do what you want with it.
Cause I mean, it's a free computer. You don't usually get that.
Yeah.
So of course, and they were just gonna throw it away. So yeah, I didn't know it was going to be that bad, but whatever. I mean, it's not the worst, but there's like 53 things that could be definitely better.
Well, as far as the hardware is concerned, it's probably better than any crappy laptop you'll get.
Yeah.
It's just that it runs Mac OS, which that's easily replaced.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose my files or anything. Cause then also I kind of like GarageBand. Or not GarageBand, but like Logic. That's one good thing. I made a bad game using a .bat and it crashes when I try press anything like it's a bad text RPG kind of thing and it just won't work. That might be just the case of bad coding. There's probably something you did wrong and you'd be able to fix it.
I've already mentioned, like, my game-making experiences on the stream many times. Though it gives me a headache a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not me to fix it. Mail suit, tonic, ether. Okay. So actually, I think a good thing that we could maybe do is leave this place, go to an inn, rest, save and save state, and then continue on from there.
Yeah.
Just in case whatever happened, like whatever. Cause so it all started because there was a fat guy at one end of the screen, and then when I encountered him, he just started infinitely circling Frog, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess the reason why is just he never touched Frog or engaged battle or whatever. So weird. Let's make use of that run button. Oh, well, keep doing that. Alright. Making another one and it just says go to wasn't expected. So at this time, so I tried to add stuff to know when it go to, but then just went no. So something's wrong with your startup commands or whatever you call it. Are you using Game Maker or are you using Flash or whatever?
He said .bat.
Yeah, alright, it's .bat.
Which is like the built-in, like, thing. Like,
yeah. So it's not
I don't even
Flash.
know how to use it.
Maybe Nightbot hired him to soft lock your game. I would not doubt it.
How many times is a soft lock?
Only once. Which was with that fat guy.
I could recall, like, another, like, I remember, like, some other game soft locking.
I think it was... Ah, crap, it was like... I think it was some kind of broken ROM game or whatever. Or either that or it was a 64 game, and I think it was just because the core I was using was bad. Like, this emulator doesn't usually screw up or softlock unless it's the, ROM's fault.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Robocon, its ROM being eternally broken. Which is such a shame, because I really wanted to play that awful game. Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to save state where I could tell what it is. Because I tried just naming it the same as the last one, but it just made a duplicate. So it's like, yeah. On my crap top. On my old Windows PC, I have 5 different versions of Game Maker. Oh yeah, that's right! All the Game Makers. Didn't you also have the really bad one? Which one's the... Wait, it's like Game Maker 6 that's the bad one. That's the bad one, right?
Yeah.
The one that was just freaking awful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, cat.
Should have just stuck with Game Maker 5 back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even begin to describe to you how bad the coding was on my oldest games.
Were they just like the worst of the worst? As in like, well, I've kind of seen a couple of them in action, like infinitely running Samus that doesn't even change direction.
Yeah, but I mean, and it's like you can touch a wall and then you can jump again, so you can just like scale the whole room using glitches.
Oh my gosh.
Or how about when you can shoot in all 3 directions at once? At the same time with glitches. Or how about being in... You can be in Morph Ball mode without being in Morph Ball mode. With glitches.
Yeah.
Or how about the best part where you get the Varia suit if you run?
Yeah. It's amazing. It's like the auto Bavaria suit. For extra convenience.
Yeah. Or the, this is smaller, but the, how the screen, like, you run right up to the edge of the screen before it starts following you.
Oh.
So you can't see where you're going. Like, there could be an enemy right in front of you, you just plow right into it. Not like there's any enemies in the game.
I gotta run Pokemon.
Oh, I'm just thinking. The best part of the awful code in that game was it's the best part, but it's hard to understand because it's like coding and whatnot.
What?
Well, I didn't know what a variable was, so instead I just spawned objects way out of bounds and then used those to, like, keep the game state.
Alright, so I got a ROM of Pokemon Heart Gold and it's soft lock. When I throw when the Pokeball were thrown to start a battle, it kept spinning around and around like a record battle. Want to hear a bad joke? A bad joke. Is that the bad joke?
That's almost like a Rickroll. Or the Bel Air.
Yeah.
Meme.
Let me tell you a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
I have a thing about, like, I have a thing of that I got off of some Undertale subreddit. Like, originally it didn't have it, but I considering the subject matter, I put the, like half of the ending of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in there.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on, I gotta post this. This is pretty funny.
Prince of Bel-Air. Bel-Air.
Where is this? Oh boy. Where is this? I don't even know. Here we go. Wait, this ain't the same one. Ah, here we go. It's kind of dodgy. At least the beginning, obviously, but
yeah. Just go back to the end. I kind of want to save these tonics or whatever. Paste bin. Can't remember the last time a good RPG game was made after 2010. You mean Undertale doesn't count? Alright. Alright, what is this? Oh my god. Oh, man. I'm gonna read this. Pet him gently across his smooth head. I look into his beautiful green eyes, and he looks back at mine, and blushes even more than before, thinking in the back of his head about how is that possible? I would go back to my kitchen, quickly look at my phone, and look up a recipe for cinnamon rolls. I would quietly, and with what? I would quietly and with unnoticeable flirtatiousness, I would say, "Wait right there, dearie," ignoring Flowey's disgust. I would always quickly go up to Flowey and gently whisper in his ear, "If you freaking dare say anything about him that will threaten our relationship, I'll rip out all your petals in a game of loves me not, and put you on my cooking stove so you can slowly die of overheating." I would return, still ignoring Flowey's trembling and barely audible whispers. I would make the cinnamon rolls as quickly as I could, go back to the room Asriel's in, take Flowey outside, and let the two of us feed ourselves wait, that's like, what is that sentence right there? The cinnamon rolls. He would finally caress my own cheek.
It was like something on a subreddit. It was like a joke.
Yeah, this is for he would then redacted on my to my redacted and see the redacted. He would smile and start to redact it, and I would redact it.
Oh my god.
Finally, as he redacted, a data expunged would redact it. He would redact it, giggling at my redacted, and redacted gently. I would say redacted to his redacted and redacted. His data expunged would redacted, and we would data expunged. He'd grab my chin with his second hand, and we would start data expunged. Flowey would look in and be completely terrified. A small stench of vomit would hit mine and Azriel's noses. But we digress it, as we would be redacted. We would redact to start redacted. And then I would go lower and start data expunged! Is data expunged? Oh god. It would do the same, and we would redact, even redacted, as we would say, as we would, redact. Finally, we would whistle for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate it said fresh, and it was a dice in the mirror. If anything, we could say the cab was rare. But I thought, nah, forget it. Yo home's to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, yo home, smell you later. Looked at my kingdom. I was finally there. Sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air. It was beautiful.
Like, there's an ending bit, too.
Oh, God. I heard 1 second of the Undertale and turned my volume to 0. Oh my gosh. Also, there's an ending bit I forgot to read. The next day, I put Flowey in the oven and turned it on, contemplating putting my own head in there, too, for what I had done to that little goat boy. The Prince of Bel Air. Freaking nominate that for like 3 Razzie Awards. Oh my god. Oh man, that was freaking awful. Something tells me that at some point that was some kind of legitimate, grotesque fanfiction that someone just edited.
Oh my god.
1 sec, why? If I could answer that question, then I'd probably be a millionaire.
Seriously.
Alright, let me save state. WTF, indeed. Alright, let's battle some monsters, eh? Does link still work? I'm sorry. Oh, you're trying to link using text. Let's just get the address or whatever if it's a meme.
How do you like enable links from Nightbot?
Like, I've got everything disabled. Like, I've got, all of the links or whatever should be disabled because people have linked in the chat before. I think it's just whatever word links he's trying to use.
It might be, it might be in the Twitch settings. Because, like, Twitch has its own thing.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Slow mode, dark mode. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, it won't work. Like, I don't know what's up with that, because I checked and nothing's disabled or whatever. Or nothing that I see that would help the situation is enabled. I don't even know what to say.
That sucks.
Yeah. It's supposed to be how Toby Fox felt when he saw Undertale's fan base. With a picture of a sad Pepe.
Huh.
Undertale's fan base is absolute cancer, to say the least.
Is it even possible to not be like that?
Well, you have to be really unpopular. Either that or be a thing that's really unpopular and has existed for years. Like, for example, Robopon has no fan base, because it was a bad game, but it's not like people didn't like it and people weren't fans of it, it's just that the fan base was so weak it never stuck around. So I guess if you're a fan of Robopon, you're probably pretty happy, except for the fact that no one wants to talk to you because it was an awful game. And I don't understand how anyone could like it. Look up Sonic. Oh yeah, you'll never find a good original character. You can find decent ones, but you won't be able to find, like, a completely good original character. Because it's Sonic.
So it basically is impossible.
Yeah.
Not really surprised.
Like, all of them are, like, Knuckles recolors or Sonic recolors. Like, check out my new OC, guys. Sinnoh the Hedgehog. He's Sonic's long-lost brother, and he's an orange hedgehog, which is the opposite of blue. He was also bioengineered by Eggman out of Sonic's DNA to create the ultimate life form. And he can also use laser beams and has a bionic arm and has wings and well, he also doubles as my original.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious. Like, I was just thinking, like, I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, that's alright.
But, like, I was just thinking, go onto the front page of DeviantArt and see how long you can go before you find awful porn or Sonic stuff.
Alright, let's do it. I'm not gonna show this on stream, just guys watch a frozen picture of Chrono and friends.
And that's like just keep refreshing it and then just count the time.
Alright, then so refresh 1. Refresh 2. Actual it's like the most lamest dragon I've ever seen. Refresh 3. 4. 5. 6. Guess that kind of counts as softcore porn. Oh, Sonic OC. Boom. 7. 7th refresh. Got a Batwing Sonic OC with, like, Chara's sweater.
Oh my god.
Like, oh man. Freaking black pupils. Oh, it was a commission for someone. Okay. So it's not like they... But it seems like they draw a lot of other Sonic stuff, so,
well,
yeah,
they
are
counts.
part of the problem. Okay, so, there we go. I want to make it a DeviantArt account. I just go in MS Paint, color a picture of Sonic Gray, and say, hi guys, I made the best... People do that all the time.
Oh my god.
There's so many joke accounts based around, like, Sonic OCs and stuff. And making your owners...
You can see why.
What?
You can see why.
Yeah, because it's hilarious. Oh wait, hold on. Which original color he had magic and dispels, and he does this, and he ate a shard of the Chaos Emeralds. So now he's part Chaos. His name is, Ultimate Fireblaze Nova. He's original. Alright, okay, so this is the part where the bad thing happened. Guys, remember? It's where we, losed. 9001 edgy 9003 me. Man, it's over 9,000. Bernie Sanders next day.
What the?
Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm actually going to, did I even bind quick saves? Let me go see. Edit game controls. This is quick save. Okay. Okay. So quick save has happened. So now, just in case.
Oh yeah, what were you doing in the game?
I was trying to get back to the location where the fat guy froze it. I'm also gonna use Ambispaint and say every freaking Undertale, OC and type kawaii eyes. Yeah, I gotta love those, great animu kawaii eyes. Big glittery anime eyes that are more detailed than the entire character as a whole.
I bet they probably stole the eyes from somewhere.
Yeah, just
but not anything else.
You can just like, alright, so go find a character from a shoujo anime or manga, which is like the girly anime or mangas, which they have the glitteriest eyes in the whole world.
Yeah.
Just steal that, copy paste it on your Sonic OC, boom, freaking kawaii. Yeah. Got one of those, like, tiny jackets that barely covers them. And massive, massive boobs. And also make their quills rainbow. Cause you can't not have them be rainbow. Let's destroy these fat guys. So Chrono's like dead and or dying.
Why do I keep getting banned?
Banned? How are you getting banned?
I don't know, I didn't do anything.
But you're a moderator! Oh my god, okay, hold on. A moderator, This doesn't say unban on it. It's weird.
Ah, no, not from the chat.
From whatever boards you're on?
No, this friggin' Minecraft thing.
Oh! Maybe it's someone screwing around? Let's go ahead and give that to her.
I've been banned from at least 2 servers today, and I didn't do anything.
Wow. Nightbot is pissed, man. He's gonna try and blue screen your computer. Okay, it was fine this time. That's so freaking weird. I rolled out of the bed and fell on my nose. Oh my god. Nice. Smooth moves. I guess it's better than waking up on the floor. Like just waking up on the floor. Either that or waking up in your bed, but like at the foot of your bed and completely upside down. Oh wait, there's monsters down there. Everyone. Oh, looks fine. Let's call it good. Come on, let's get those monsters. Wow. Back here, I see. So the trap anyways. Also, what in the world is these skulls? Are these switches? They are switches! Okay. We've learned something new. Oh wait, we actually have to go back up there, yeah. Let's fight this one back.
I don't even know.
Let's say it's a trap. So technically I could have just gone this way, and I could have probably been able to avoid that one fat guy. What's done is done, and now we can move on in this place. I don't even know how far we have to go before we reach the end. Whoa! That's how you do it. Flame toss. Oh man. Right, so some of the other people's techs are pretty great. This looks like just a clone version of the room elsewhere. Is this the end of the one iron sword? Friend Alex for a stupid-looking alien, and he says that only evade. He said and said he only invades to everything every time he does anything. So it says I told him to call him Alam. So wait, what? Foreign page book with a summary of one sentence. Go. Do it. Alright, there was, oh, I think I know what triggered. Still don't know what that sparkly does. Probably the door up here. revives. Or at least I feel like we do. So everyone's pretty dang buff at the moment, too. I had a bad day and I went to a boat in the middle of the night and came back to shore. Sounds like a fantasy children's book. Alright. After this battle with these gargoyles, I'm gonna exit, go to the end, and then come back. Because I can't even remember if I have any tonic left. Right? That's really just that. That's literally it. That's literally the whole concept of the book. And this end's actually severely cheap. Because I think I have 400 gold, or over 400 gold at this point. Let me check. I know gold. What do I know? Oh, here's, is that the gold? Jeez! That was so much! I could buy everything! The first 200 pages is why she said a bad day. So basically, this person, in this book, for multiple chapters was just doing nothing but complaining. Sounds like me on a regular day. Let's just buy tonic. It's good. Let's sell... Get rid of Iron Blade.
This form that I have to register on to appeal this ban has a maximum password limit. It's like, do you want your site to get hacked?
Yeah. That's really how you end up doing it. Freaking first limit the passwords. So now there's less options for people to make passwords of the first 200 pages. Alright, this. I broke a bowl, knocked over an old guy's flowers, and broke a freaking ukulele. I think that's supposed to be ukulele. I don't know. And the other 200 is her talking to her dog about a seagull on a boat. This is really boring. Alright.
This is the worst form I've ever seen.
And what is it? Just asking you, like...
It's advertising and it's registration process.
Oh,
and it
great!
That you put in a name.
That's how you know it's quality. Oh my gosh. It's freaking awful. Okay, let's do this. I want to at least maybe finish this dungeon, if possible. There's a lot of books that have, like, really good reviews, but really don't I guess, aren't as good as they are made out to be? Wait a minute. Oh, so it wasn't this. You're humans? They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. I didn't even see the switch on that. It's always there? Inside the buildings. There's a room dedicated to Magnus. It's something about a treasure there. Found one power tab! Cool. Alright, I think we already went there. It's the Magus room, I mean. Then again, we also triggered a switch and it made a switch noise. Oh my gosh. Ha! You missed. Yeah, but if you want to see some good fantasy / sci-fi / horror books, then you should definitely read some H.P. Lovecraft. Because I got, like, the demo version book for the Kindle, for the Ultimate Collection of H.P. Lovecraft, and it was like 3,000 pages long, the demo, because it had a ton of stories in it, because it's literally pretty much everything H.P. Lovecraft ever wrote, and if you're wondering who that guy is, he's the guy who made Cthulhu. But yeah, those are some freaking good books right there. All they do is freaking attack Luca. The Squidward death. I swear the internet is just like leaking out into the real world. And one day, the real world and the internet are just gonna be the same thing. Like, it'll literally just be the same thing.
I don't know. That sounds horrendous.
It does sound horrendous, but at the rate we're going, freaking memes on t-shirts, I can't even believe that. It's like when you see a meme on a t-shirt, not only is it proof that the internet is leaking like a sewage spill out into the real world, but it's also the sign of the meme being dead.
Yeah.
Like, troll face t-shirt, boom, meme's dead. And I've seen many a troll face t-shirt.
With this much problems about me, like, there seems to be like a general, like, meme rebellion going on.
What do you mean, like? Meme rebellion?
Like, all the intellectuals hate it.
Yeah. And it's weird because I feel like I'm maybe intellectual, but I don't hate memes. I mean, just look at the Nut Shack. That's a pretty good meme right there. Pretty pure, wholesome meme. Yeah, because here's the room.
Do memes just get old, or what happens?
They either get hold, or the media gets a hold of them. When the media gets a hold of them, they instantly die, and if they get old, they actually do have a chance of coming back.
And what happens when the media gets a hold of it? It just gets overdone? Like,
yeah, it gets overdone, and people on the 4chan boards and whatever start disowning it and saying, it's the death of the meme, it's the death of the meme. And that's what happened to Rage Faces.
But what does it mean, though? Like...
It's weird because they technically don't have to disown it, but it's weird because it's almost like some kind of religious thing that if the filthy outsiders get their hands on their pure internet funnies, then they immediately... First, they try to stop it by changing the meme in a way that the media doesn't want it portrayed, like how they changed the popular rage face guy, the guy who's raging. They changed him into a racist just for the, or by change him to a racist, I mean that everyone started posting racist memes just to make the media stop making, like, references to it. And then when that failed, it just sort of, they said, no, we're not using that anymore, and now it's become an old meme. Because, basically, if the media gets hold of it, it becomes overdone, and they disown it, and then after so many years pass, it just becomes an old meme, and then, like, several years later, it might have a chance of resurfacing. It's basically the cycle of meme life. It's just a constant, like, death and rebirth sort of thing. It's really weird. Right, now let's see wherever that door opened, if a door even opened. Here's this guy. Oh, it was this! Oh, of course it was. Alright.
Okay, so I submitted this ban appeal.
Yeah.
This is the most ridiculous ban I've ever seen because I didn't do anything.
Oh, man.
Like, I literally just logged on to explore the builds.
Mm-hmm.
And asked people in the chat, like, oh, how do I fly faster? Because of the scale of these builds, the flying speed is too slow.
Yeah.
And then I logged off because you came on.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I logged back on, like, cause it was in, like, a low part of the stream. When I logged back on, I was banned.
That's freaking stupid.
Like, it just said I was banned and I couldn't come on.
Wow.
And it just said, douche buggery. I didn't do anything.
It could have been a troll, it could have been a hacker, or it could have been just the fact that some moderators are absolute jerks. Say, sure, this is dank memes, can't melt steel beams, then ask people what it means if they don't say it's a 9/11 joke. Say you don't deserve that shirt. That's what happened. Yeah, basically what happened to Awesome Face.
So I imagine when the media gets a hold of a meme, it just immediately becomes old.
Yeah, and then it has to revive itself after so many years.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, old like, not even just, like, memes, but, like, old content tends to be not interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when you have it forced upon you, it's not welcome.
Yeah. Gonna sleep
so
by
people disown it.
Night Eden.
And then, like, when people forget about it, that's when it becomes good again. Like, I'm just thinking, like, you know, like, if the internet's gonna become like this and memes are gonna be everywhere, you have to know how to deal with it.
Yeah. And there's some people who don't know how to deal with it. Like, for example, Tumblr. Even though they're on the internet, they don't even know how it works at all.
I hate Tumblr. And it seems like It seems like there's two Tumblrs. You have the art Tumblr, and then you have, like, the internet Tumblr.
Yeah,
And
and then the art
like,
Tumblr has, like, 4 sections. Section number 1 is the comics. Section number 2 is the, like, LGBT community. And section number 3 is the, like, crazed fanatics. Section number 4 is the furries. And that's it. That's our community.
And they're all, like... And it's, like, all, like, separate communities, like...
And it's like they all have some kind of beef with other communities. Like, there's certain communities that don't want you in because you're in another community or whatever. Like, oh, you're in the other kin? Well, you can't be part of our LGBT community. And it's like...
it's like... When artists move from DeviantArt to Tumblr, it's like, what are you thinking?
Yeah. It's like you're actually...
I don't know.
It's like you're actually wanting to be picked on. It's like, please, pick on me. It's like the freaking Undertale enemy.
Not only that, but like, I think I've told you about this before, but like, the quality of life is just worse on Tumblr.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on the Tumblr art styles. Like, there's one art style on Tumblr, and that's like this really round art style, where everything's soft looking, and everyone has red noses. Or like a different color skin for their nose.
I've never heard of it, but guess what? I don't care. I
yeah.
hate how Tumblr, everyone moves to Tumblr, and then it's like, why does everyone like this?
Yeah, it's
like, how can you like this?
Like, the only reason I ever see fit to create a Tumblr account is if I, like, intentionally wanted to tee people off. That's it. As a joke. I would never actually go there and say, well, this is my life now, guys. No.
Yeah, like, he just made, like, a joke journal and said, I'm moving to Tumblr. I won't post here anymore. Like many artists have done for real in the past.
Yeah, I should probably make that an April Fool or something.
Probably. How about an August Fool? Because everybody knows April Fools.
Yeah. Frog. Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Or what? Be careful. Allow us the honor.
I admit that's an over-the-gun joke, but...
Yeah. Oh, is this the Chancellor in disguise, I think? Yeah, this is Chancellor in disguise. Yeah, it's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Stupid frog! It's time you jumped off this mortal coil. True form, change! Reverts to Yakra. Boss fight, guys. Oh no, he's got beef for Frog.
Wait, before you click on that, you gotta see the original.
Alright.
Maybe you should, like, wait for the boss first.
Yeah, alright, hold on. Leave that sitting there.
Like, it's important to see the whole thing. Like, from the beginning.
Drew. It's a weird, fat bug pillow with legs. Oh crap. Frog's dying. Frog's gonna die.
Oh no.
Frog's dead. No, I didn't mean to use it on Luca. Okay, thankfully he attacked her. Which usually is not a good thing.
I like how Frog is sticking his tongue out.
Yeah. Can we do this? Probably not. Yep, Chrono's dead now.
You're pretty much dead now.
I don't know the HP of this guy. Oh, Frog did a combo. What's going on? He's dead? He's dead? You dead? Yeah! We did it anyways! We don't need you, Chrono.
Nice.
Oh man. I'm so happy. You came to rescue me. Thank you, Frog. King awaits. Let us return to the castle. Thank thee, Chrono and Luca. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us. Yay. Let's get those sweet rewards. It's the real Chancellor! Phew, thank you, that monster stuffed me in there. Oh, your highness. As you can see, I am undamaged. Mid-ether. That happy music. Some happy music right there. Let's return to the castle. Alright, we're in the castle now, yay. King Gardy, you had me worried, Lean. That no-good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. He must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. Everyone looks. Failed to protect Queen Lean. Hath disgraced thee. Frog! No, Frog!
Oh boy.
Frog, come back. He's crying. It was a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Chrono, you have potential to be a good swordsman. No. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Oh man. Frog. Timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened had you not saved me? Wait, where's the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Chrono, where did Princess Nadia disappear to? She may still be alive there. Thank you, Chrono, but who was that girl we found in the canyon? Oh, wait, it's the same dialogue for him. Meow. Alright, I'm gonna call this good after I get back to the inn or whatever. Let's see how tough we got. Oh, wait, Chrono's like dead.
It would suck if you died right here.
Yeah. Wait a minute, there's a healing place in the castle, so I should just go back.
Yeah, those things don't even care about you, just whatever.
Alright, I'm just gonna go back. Go up. Because I do not. Then I'll go on to Super Metroid.
They'll be fun.
I feel like I'm basically standing on Ridley's porch step or whatever. So I think I'll actually be able to get it done today.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like Ridley's area is that big compared to the other areas. It's also pretty isolated compared to the other areas. Out of this forest. You dare attack me? This way. Oh yeah, the blue chickens. Reminds me of the freaking with the blue cuckoo from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Only angry and flying.
I think I should, like, make this known right from the beginning, but this game has nothing to offer from the bird department.
Yeah. I didn't think so, because a lot of time RPG games, unless... I guess you could say, Final Fantasy is a little bit better, because it has the cockatrice, the griffin, or whatever.
Yeah.
So even if they're not really fleshed out enemies in terms of information on them, like some more common Final Fantasy enemies like the behemoth or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're still there and they still look pretty cool, especially the cockatrice. Wait, why did I even use that? They were... Oh my gosh, stupidity, I just wasted 10G. Alright, let's save outside.